no clue how this happened. Brooke just sent me a text. We just finished a live stream. I was getting it set up, and Brooke sends me a text. She said, I think somebody's messing with us. This doesn't make sense.
Y'all, I thought I was crazy. So I came in the gate to give the chickens their scratch, and I caught something out of the corner of my eye. And I said, there is no way there's a baby, anything, in this area. Because first of all, we gather eggs every day. Second of all, this is not a chicken at all. This is a baby duck. Where did you come from, little one? And where are you going? I am very, very, very confused. And y'all look at all the chickens. And then you zoom in, and there's the little duck walking amongst everybody. I've tried to catch it. I'm gonna have to wait and get some help because the little thing's faster than it looks. I do not understand how this happened and where it came from. I don't know what Jason's gonna have to say about this, but it's gonna need some special attention. First of all, it doesn't have a mama, and second of all, I didn't have anything to do with this, so can't blame me for bringing home a duck. Well, I absolutely cannot catch this little thing by myself, so I'm gonna have to wait on Jason. And we may even have to have a net because even though it's very tiny, it's very fast. You saw it move right then. I mean, every time I get near it, that's what happens. And the chickens are not being ugly to it at all, which is surprising. It's just trying to find one that it can call mama. I told Jason that I needed help, and he was about to go fix the horse's food, and he must think it's an emergency because he's coming this way. I can't wait to see his thoughts about this and where he thinks it came from.
I ain't even fed the horses yet.
This. So we collect eggs every day, right?
Every day.
There's no way that there's a baby chick out here.
Nope.
And Cheese is by itself.
Oh, I see it.
It's a baby duck, Jason. And you'd think I'd be able to catch that by myself, right?
Yeah.
No. Where in the world did it come from?
That's crazy.
At first, I thought somebody was playing a joke on us.
I noticed what you just said.
And I thought it was a chick that somebody had put over the fence, you know. But no, I realized that it's a baby duck. And I don't know how long it's been here or how it got here.
We would have seen it yesterday.
We would have seen it yesterday. I mean, as soon as I walked in the gate, I saw something zip by.
Yeah.
And my mind told me, you're crazy, because there's no way there's a baby anything in here. And I walked over and I didn't see anything. And I said, I told you so, you're crazy. And then it zipped by.
So we need to catch it?
Oh, absolutely.
God, he's so little.
I've been trying to catch him since you've been gone.
One of us needs to get on this side.
On
which
the
means
other
he's
side?
going to go that way. I don't think the net would work.
I don't think it would either.
I think he'd come straight out of the net.
Come here, baby. Almost. Come here, baby. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 beep. I am on my hands and knees.
You going to take a shower?
Yeah.
Me too, because I'm on my hands and knees.
Is he coming out? Got him? Did you get it?
Yeah.
I didn't even need to get on my hands and knees.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Oh my gracious.
It's okay. What's your plans?
Jason, I have none. Am I supposed to have plans for a duck that just shows up? A baby duck? I mean, it's newly hatched. There's no doubt. Look how little it is. Needs water, for sure.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'll give it some out of this. Look at there. Look at there.
I guess set him up a little place in the barn, Brooke.
Well, he doesn't need to be by himself.
What you gonna put him with?
You're gonna stay with him.
You been wanting a friendly duck. Here's
Good gracious.
your chance.
So you're saying I can put him in the house?
Yeah, put him in the house, sure. With everything else.
In the bathroom?
I'm sure that the cats will enjoy him.
Well, I was gonna put him in our bathroom. They don't come in there.
Oh, goodness.
All right, baby. Oh my goodness, you're so cute.
Oh, gosh.
He's very light.
He's little.
He, she, it.
Definitely
Very,
little.
very little.
He's definitely a baby mallard. I can tell by his coloration.
I mean, you can, but you know, the only mallard that we have sitting is the one in the tree.
Yeah.
She's still there. There's no way a duck this little could get from all the way over there at the pond to all the way over here.
We had a mama mallard that had a secret nest in one of these trees areas or something. That's all I, can figure.
I haven't seen her. And where are the rest of them? And where's the mama?
I don't know that either.
Well, yeah, because we were seeing one come this way, come from out of the trees, but I've never seen her and don't know where she nested. Don't know if she's even...
I can look.
I've cut grass, Jason, several times, and I've never seen
I'll start looking in the trees and see if she's still sitting. That's probably the best thing I need to do. If she is, then we can give it to her.
Yeah. Yeah. But right now, it needs some attention.
Yeah. Gosh.
Here's the eggs. I don't remember how many it was. Don't even ask.
Never a dull moment.
Never a dull moment. And it wanted one of the chickens to be its mama so bad.
Just imprinted on one of them chickens. You know, they're the worst at imprinting. The first thing it sees, that's it.
One time, it was sitting right beside Ryan. And I thought, buddy, that's a rooster. That's not what you need right now.
Yeah.
But I'm glad it didn't get crushed. I mean...
I say, put it in the barn.
Okay.
Get him fixed up.
And then look for the nest.
Look for the nest. If I can't find any nest or find any more, we may have to figure out finding a chick or another little duck to go with it. That's something I know, too.
Well,
I think it's too little to go with it.
It's too little to go with the runners. They would squish it.
All right, so Brooke is going to go get it set up somewhere in the barn, get him a nice little spot, some food, heat, light, and all that kind of good stuff. In the meantime, I'm about to start looking for, a nest. That's all I can do. We're gonna start looking through these trees here. I might have to get me a stick, y'all. If she's in there, I couldn't see in there if I had to. I ain't gonna lie. Unless she just jumps out. It's so thick under there, you couldn't see. You can see how thick it is under there. I mean, that is... Let's just keep looking. And tell you what, a female mallard duck is as camouflaged as they come. You wouldn't think so, but their pattern is very camouflaged. I mean, she could be, there's no way I could see her in there unless she just hisses at me or jumps out. All right, I'm just gonna keep looking. And I got a lot of trees to look through. This cryptomeria is all down through here, y'all. This has gotta be what happened. Gotta be. There's no other explanation for it. I'm checking the best I can too. I know there's gonna be, gosh, it's just gonna be hard to see. And I hope there's nothing else hiding in one of these trees either. Trying to stay cool, if you know what I mean. You don't need that. All right, as I'm looking for these babies, I do want to clear this up because I know it's going to be mentioned or said, and that is this. These are domesticated ducks. These came from a feed store. You can buy domesticated mallard ducks from your feed stores or Tractor Supplies or Rural Kings or whatever you have. You can, if they get them, you can buy them. They're not the migratory wild ducks or mallards that you think of. These are strictly domesticated. So they're our ducks. They're not wild or anything like that. So what we're doing is not wrong. We're not breaking any rules here. It is totally fine because again, these are not your typical wild mallards. I don't want anybody to think that we're doing anything wrong, okay? I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Either one or two things, or really three things. If she is sitting on a nest under these trees, there's a 50-50 chance that I'm really gonna see her, maybe less than that. So I'm not going to know 100% unless she makes some type of noise or I see her, for real see her, or she jumps out at me. Otherwise, I don't foresee me seeing her. I'll get lucky. Cause it's so thick. There's a bird's nest. Look at there. Mary Carl may want that. That was just sitting here on the ground. I thought that was something right there. You'll see that's just a rock though. False alarm there. But you can see how thick it is under there. 3 trees left. Oh, that one's easy. Nothing under there. This one's easy too. The ones that the limbs are not all the way to the ground are pretty easy. And this one, nothing here. Last one, nothing there. That's Holly. Holly, you scared me. Goodness gracious. All I saw was white and brown hanging out, just their tail, and I thought, oh my goodness, it was Holly. She found the shade. Usually Holly can smell out the ducks, but she don't really know I'm looking for anything, I don't think. I don't think she is, or she may have sniffed it out. I don't hear any peeping though, that would be the other sign. Unless she hatched some chicks, got up off the nest, took them somewhere else. We'll double check the pond. And that one hatched because it's so hot outside later, and the mama was already gone, and it went to the chickens. I just don't know. I really am pretty confused at this point, to be honest with y'all. Y'all got any guesses? Got any guesses? I hear. Okay, I found her. She's in the sun hemp. Let me tell Brooke. She's in the sun hemp. The mama is in the sun hemp. I can hear her, I see it moving, and I can hear the chicks. All right, so the mama is in the sun hemp. Brooke wants to know how. I don't know. I don't know how, but that's where she is. I need to get Holly out of here, out of the pasture. I'm gonna tell Brooke I'm gonna get Holly out of this pasture. Because Holly could stress them out. Holly's instincts are to herd, and she may or may not herd. So I'm gonna get Holly out and get her to follow me. I can't believe this. I can hear her, I don't see her, but she's in that sun hemp, and you see how tall it is. It's really tall. Oh my gosh, y'all. What a morning. What a morning this morning. Holly, come on, baby. Let's go. Come on, Holly. If I hadn't have squatted down right there to talk to you, I never would have saw or heard that mama duck in there. That's the truth. Oh my goodness. Did she have there's no way this sun hemp ain't been here for that long. So she could have had the babies in one of those trees and she took them to this sun hemp. And that one got lost some kind of way. She's in there though, I hear babies. I don't know how many babies it is. Right there though, they're right there. I can hear the babies. But there's no way you could see her. And she come tromping through there when I don't want to do that because I may step on one of the babies. But that's where she is. Right in there, I hear them. I don't know how many it is, but I hear at least one. And I don't hear the mama anymore because she's trying to be stealth and protect those babies. I squatted down here to talk to the Cog squad. And when I did, that mama duck made some noise and I saw the sun hemp move.
She's in here?
Yeah, and I heard the babies, they're right here.
Jason.
If you wait till the cars go by, you gotta listen close because she's not moving anymore.
My ears aren't cut out.
There, you hear?
I heard it.
That was the mama.
Jason.
She's
it takes
in this area.
28 days to hatch a...
She had to have hatched them in one of these trees, Brooke, and they came to this sun hemp. That's all that could have happened.
Well, if I could catch her and all her babies, I'd put them in a stall.
I don't know how that's possible.
I don't think it is possible. When you saw how hard it was to catch that one baby, much less the mama and who knows how many babies.
Especially in here. What if we come tromping through here and step on them babies? And she's gonna be madder than a snake.
Wonder how old they are. Don't go in there. Don't go in there.
I don't know.
See a little open spot right there.
Yeah, there's a couple of those. She's in this thick though, right here.
Well, I don't want to just come turn the other one loose.
Yeah, I know. Because we can't see her. I don't even know how many she's got.
She might not have any.
I heard some peeping.
Oh.
And she wouldn't be hiding out if there wasn't any babies in there.
Yeah, that's true.
So there's some babies in there. I just don't know how many.
And her taking them to the pond is not a good thing. But how are we going to stop her?
You can't stop her. That's what they do.
And that's called Mother Nature,
Yes.
which can be cruel sometimes.
Yep, we can't.
I heard 2 different peeps.
She's got a heck of a hiding spot.
She did not hatch them in here.
No, they didn't hatch in there.
There's no way.
No way.
Well, how about I take this feed that I was going to go home and grind up for the baby
Yeah.
and just put it out here because there's puddles out here and I'll get a water.
Okay.
And then that's all I know we can do.
You can put the baby over here?
No.
You're going to get the baby in the barn.
I don't know. I got to go to the doctor.
Listen, I tell you what. I say keep the baby. You got the baby set up?
Yeah.
Keep the
I
baby
didn't
in
film
the
any of it,
barn
though.
until we see this mama with some. I don't want to turn this baby loose and it go back over yonder again or whatever. It's got a better chance in there than it does us turning it loose and hoping she finds it and gets it. That's just right now.
Yeah.
As soon as we see her with them babies, we can regroup.
Okay.
Brooke, you heard her. She does have a doctor's appointment today in close to Birmingham, so she's gonna have to leave. I will keep an eye out. If I see her and her babies, I'll go get that other one and bring it to her.
You do that. And we'll put a water over here.
Okay.
Even though there's water on top of that plastic.
Yeah.
I would like for her to stay in this area.
Yeah, I agree. Got food. We can put the water over here where it's shady.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, Brooke is getting ready for her doctor's appointment. I'm going to finish up and go get that water and put a feeder out there too for that mama and them babies. And Brooke collected eggs too. I got to get those out on the farm stand out there as well. But for now, I'm just going to set the eggs in here. And then, it is warm today. All this rain, we're already a humid climate here in Alabama, but this rain makes it 10 times worse. I like to open up everything and get air flowing in here. Oh, they went them Indian runners. Oh, goodness. They were in their pool and they heard me and went off in their little hut over there. Little bowling pins. All right, there, Peachy. Peachy, you still in here, baby? Of course you are. I'm gonna get your fan cut on, okay? Does that work? Get your fan cut on? I know it will. We're gonna get it though, girl. There you go, baby. Hey, Peach, guess what? We got a mama duck that done have babies over there in the garden area, and she's got them chilling out in that sun hemp over there. Whew, we got one of her babies over here though, cause it was in with the chickens, and we really want to put our eyes on the mama and the babies before we go just drop that one off in the sun hemp all alone. You know, it's got to find the mama. Anyways, I was just giving you an update what's going on here on the farm. All right, I got the waterer right here. Now I gotta get a little feeder, which is right over here. All right, got their duck food here. We do use duck and geese feed when it comes to baby ducks because it has extra minerals and vitamins in it that chick starter don't have, that is specific for waterfowl, ducks and geese, mainly goslings and ducklings, if anything, okay? That is very important for them right there. What's going on, Snow White? Got you some company over here, don't you? Yeah, you hear it? Yeah. Oh, I spilled that water on me. It's okay though, it's hot. All right, Mama Duck. Maybe you can find this, girl. Really like for it to be in the shade. It's not level. There we go. Is it gonna spill out? Nope, that's good. Put that right there. I was hoping she was gonna be out, be honest with y'all. She's not. I don't see her anywhere. That's good cover though, right there. That is good cover. We're gonna monitor this area all day today. And if I see her, I'm gonna run and go get that baby and hopefully she's still out. Man, it's pretty thick though. Great cover. Smart mama if she stays over here until they get big enough. All right, so I think what we'll do today is I'll go about my business. I got a lot of stuff to take care of. I got the normal routine stuff, clean stalls, clean waters. I got to clean pastures today. And I think maybe after each chore, I'll come over here and I'll look and just do that all day today. And hopefully she'll poke out with them babies. I just hate to set that baby down right there and not know where that mama's at. I got a feeling it would run back over there to them chickens. And I can't just sit here and hold that baby all day until I see the mama. I don't know. We'll figure it out though. We'll do what's best for the animal. I can promise you at some point, we will definitely do what's best for the baby duckling and the mama. Never a dull moment around here, is it, girl? Sure isn't. I hope we can find that mama, though. I think we will. I definitely think we're gonna find that mama at some point today. If not, that little baby chick can come here and live with you. Yeah. I don't think Peaches would be a good mama. Peaches, don't take that personally, okay? I'm just stating facts. Yep, just stating facts, girl. Yo, I can see these little wasps every time I pick up a pile. And I got a new package of them in yesterday. I need to check those today and make sure that they hadn't hatched out. As of yesterday, they wouldn't, but they hatch out pretty fast. But I do want to answer this question. I see this a lot, is this. Do you have to keep replenishing those parasitic wasps to eat the fly larvae? Will they build up their own colony? And yes and no. They will build up a colony, but from all the research I've done, it can't keep up with the fly population. So that's why you have to keep getting more and more and more and more of them. Now, I don't know how long these guys live. They're probably like a fruit fly, because that's about the size of them. So they probably are not around here very long. But don't let me forget to check the fridge. I keep them above the fridge and make sure they ain't hatched out. If they have, we need to get those guys put out today. Peach, is that all Pocket did out here today? Yeah, that's it. Just clean up that a little bit. That's good. Appreciate you, Pocket. Let's get Pocket's water cleaned up right here. Pocket, you look absolutely gorgeous, girl. Yes, you do. All right, Peach. All right, girl. Y'all got y'all's barriers clean, stalls clean, outside stall clean. We're good over here. Alrighty. All right, got all that taken care of that needs to be taken care of. Let's go check and see if the mama's out or somewhere close by that I could possibly give that little baby duckling back to her. If not, then we'll continue on our day and just keep going until hopefully she shows up. I have been driving that way. We're gonna go this way. Gonna park that right there and walk over here. I'm gonna be quiet. That's such a good hiding spot. Watch that right there. Watch it start moving. There it is, see it? See it moving right there? Right there, she's walking with him right there. All right, so what I like to do is this horse pasture is going crazy. It is really is tall, or getting to the point where I got to move the horses back. So we, Brooke and myself did not have time to put lime out yet, but we still got plenty of time. There's no timetable on getting that lime put out on this pasture. Just timing it and having the lime on hand when it's time to rain. And anyways, we're gonna do this one different too. We're not gonna rent that big old buggy because it's just this one particular pasture here for the horses, which is around 3 acres, give or take. All right, I wanna clean their water out real good. while they're not in here. Get that cleaned out. Get their mineral trough, low-key. Get that mineral feeder full of salt, and move the horses back over here, and then we'll go check on them babies again. So I'm starting to come up with a plan, I think, for this baby duck while I've been doing chores around here. And let's finish this. Let's get the horses moved. Check that area one more time. I do need to clean the pastures, but I may have an idea that may work. All right, I got the water cleaned out. I got it filling up. That's gonna take a little bit because that is it's 100 gallon or 50 gallon? I can't remember. I think it's 100. Anyways, that's gonna take a minute to fill that up. And then in the meantime, I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can't get the horses over here. Brooke has left, so I'm gonna do this by myself, which shouldn't be that issue. Last time we moved them all at the same time, but I have learned my lesson, and that is Maggie's got to go first. She cannot go last. Y'all come on, we're gonna move you across the way over here, back to your normal spot. Yeah, except I wanna move Maggie first. All right, Willie, let's get you, buddy. Attaboy. Attaboy, got Willie. Right there. All right. Come here, Reska. Let's get you. Let's get you. You want to go, Maggie? You can go. We can get you if you want to. Yeah, because you're going to go first anyways. All right, Reska, come here, girl. We'll get you next here. Everybody's going to get got here. Yes, ma'am. Now, there we go. Gotta get back, Will. Come on, Maggie. Good girl. Atta girl. We're gonna get everybody. Y'all just gotta chill. Y'all gotta chill. Good girl. Yep. Good girl. Yep. Y'all are doing well. Yeah. All right, now I'm gonna close this pasture off, open it up, let the goats clean these weeds up, let everybody forage over here, and let Loretta clean up the pasture for me. It is very hot today, Holly, no doubt. It's like maybe the hottest day so far. Phew, rough. I'm looking over there at that spot, see if I see that mama duck walking around, but I don't see her. I think I got a plan. We got to go get some water though, Holly. We got to go get something to drink. Y'all look at that thing down yonder. Sound asleep, isn't she? All right, we're gonna shut this door. We're gonna let Snow White and the crew out right here. Y'all come on out. There you go. All right, we're gonna let this bunch out. That gate shut. That gate shut, so we're good. Y'all come on. Y'all come on. Come on. All right. Fun, 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 fun. Right, Big Topper, Bo? Fun, fun, fun. Yeah. They just checked the food bowl. There's nothing in there. I can promise you them horses eat every morsel. Hey, beautiful. Hey, beautiful. Come clean this pasture up for me. Y'all have at it. Let's go get us something to drink. We need to be hydrated because it is rough out here today. Y'all don't need to see me falling out on camera. So I came in to get me something to drink, and I was checking the wasp here, and none are hatching. I don't see any hatching on this one, and I don't see any hatching in this one. You've seen them when it looks like when they're hatching. It's just loaded of those little bitty, tiny, little gnats, and I just don't see any in these yet. So it's gonna be a couple more days. Back on top of the refrigerator you go. And a lot of people ask, fly eliminators, right there, from Arbico. That's what I've been using right there. I'm not sponsored by these guys or anything like that. Just something you were trying this year. All right, got me some water. Holly decided to stay inside for a little bit. It's warm, and I don't blame her. She will be ready to rock and roll after a while, but she wanted to cool off, and like I said, I can't blame her at all. Hot out here today. I know there's going to be some wanting to know about the horses and the misting system, because the horses do enjoy it, and I am going to install one over there for them. But we're going to cut this one on for the emus and Loretta, and if anybody else gets a wild hair and wants to get under it, they can. All right, here we go, and we're on. All right. How about that grass over here, Maggie? Pretty good, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah. Y'all gonna cut down on our mowing time, I can tell you that. We used to have to cut this all the time. Speaking of mowing, we're gonna have to cut grass pretty soon, but horses are really helping us out with grass cutting duties. Especially when we're gonna extend this pasture all the way to the driveway over there. I bet some of y'all thought I may have forgot that water over there. You saw I just cut it off. I don't know why y'all think I may have forgot that water. But it's off. I ain't forget. I didn't forget long, okay? I didn't forget a long time. Forgot to put my bracelet on too. I just knew I'd remember to cut that water off. Y'all don't tell nobody. Don't tell Peaches, don't tell Brooke. That's just between us, okay? No harm, no foul, okay? Just between me and you. Appreciate you. All right, y'all, so I want to try something here. Right there. The food's almost gone. I can hear them. They're like right there. I got a feeling though, there, I see her moving. So I'm gonna try a little experiment right here and see if I get any feedback from the mama. I'm gonna play a baby duck call on my phone. Yeah. I'm getting feedback from her. So that's gonna work. Okay. All right, so I got an idea. I think I'm gonna go get some more feed. I got a different feeder. I got a bigger feeder. They're eating it because that feed's almost all gone that I put out here. I'm gonna put that bigger feeder out here. I'm gonna bring that baby duck and set it over here. I'm gonna take this baby duck call and set it over there too and play and see if she don't come get that baby duck. I definitely got an immediate reaction from her. I don't know if y'all could hear it on camera, but she was definitely talking. I didn't know if she would or not because that wasn't her baby. They got their language, and she may know that she's missing one. I am honestly a little shocked they ate all that food. A little bit. I think I may have an answer. Yeah, come here. It's okay. You okay? I got you. Yeah, I got you. I got you. Yeah, now let's go see if we can get you to mama, okay? Let's go get you to mama. I wish I thought of that sooner, but it just popped in my head while I was getting me some water and checking them wasps. Okay. He's right by the microphone, y'all, so I'm sorry about that. The lid just came off my feeder. All right, that ain't what I wanted. We're gonna set this over here, though. That is not what we wanted at all. All right, now, oh yeah, the water's nasty. They definitely been eating. Y'all see the water? That is a sign of ducks and baby ducks right there. And you can see the feeder right there that I had, wet feed. Definitely a sign right there. All right, I'm gonna play this baby duck sound and get mama alerted again. She hears it. Yep. She's coming. All right, I'm gonna set this baby right here. I'm gonna leave my phone right here. She's coming, y'all. She's coming after him. He's going in the bushes. I ain't got my phone, so I can't zoom in. Oh, he just ran. Mama's right there. She called him. I'm gonna go check. All right, he took off in there. Mama duck is right there. She was calling him. He was right there, or she was right there, or really right here. When mama duck started calling, that little bit took off in the sun hemp right there. There's mama right there. See the weeds moving? She's right there. All right, so I'm gonna back up and let it be. I think that worked though. Matter of fact, I know it did. I'm gonna send Brooke a text and let her know that they're reunited. I'm just gonna stay out here just a little bit longer. I wanna make sure everything's okay. I wish I could have had my phone. I could have zoomed in, but I was using my phone for the little baby duck call. I think we're good, y'all. I have no idea how many babies she has all together. 0. I thought on my way here and long enough I'd see her come out, take them to the water and the food over here, but so far she hasn't. She's probably looking at me though. She probably can see me. I can't see her. All right, I gotta go clean the cow pastures. And then we'll come back and check on them. All right, got the cow pasture. Cow pasture cleaned. Now I'm gonna ride back over there and check on the babies and the mama. Make sure everything's okay, to the best of my ability. We're gonna walk over here. Look at the sunflowers and the zinnias. God, they're pretty. All right, let's walk over here. See if we hear anything. All right, nothing. I don't know why I'm whispering. She ain't here. So she's not over here. But I guarantee she's in that sun hemp. And I tell y'all what, I bet it's cool in that sun hemp. I bet you money that is a lot cooler inside there than it is out here in the sun. That's a lot of shade down in there. Great coverage. I don't see how anything could get them. This is perfect. I can hear them though. They're right there. I can definitely hear them. They're over in the middle somewhere. All right, good deal. We will keep you guys posted on this situation and how it goes. Maybe we can eventually see how many babies she's got and let her, hopefully she can stay over here. We'll give her everything she needs over here until them babies are bigger. That would be awesome. She could leave them over here until they got feathered out. We may bring them a pool over here. They're too little for a pool now, but bring them a pool over here, all the goodies they need. Well, y'all, thank you so much for hanging out with Brooke, myself, all the animals, the new little situation we got going on around here. Hope you had the best day ever today. And we'll keep you updated on everything, and hopefully all that turns out peachy and rosy as it possibly can. Right, Sheriff? We'll catch you guys on the next one. We love y'all. Y'all take care. Y'all be good. Come here, buddy. Come here, buddy. I can't pet you down there, cuz. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness, Nuggo.